We'll start with Garrett. I guess what did you see in him, and what do you like about being able to sign him?
Just a great, big, physical, dominant football player at 6'5", 280 plus. That physicality is his strength. Good center of balance as a wrestler. He's wrestling right now, so at that size and wrestling's even more impressive. But just overall, between character and everything else, he's a great addition.
And then you got a big-time center, too, from a big-time high school program. And I was talking to someone that said if he was a couple inches taller, he might have had, every offer in the country maybe. I mean, do you guys feel like with him maybe you got a little bit of a steal there?
I don't think of it in that regard. I think of it, he's a young man that came through and went through the process. Understood what Boise State's about. Team captain of that team, which is very impressive. But on top of that, 2-3 inches taller, you may be right. You may be right, but we went through the process, and I'm excited to have him.
Yeah,
So.
What was that like? Because some of his teammates, I think, like Notre Dame, Alabama. I mean, he had some big-time guys. What was that like, recruiting him when there was a lot of other schools there with some of his other teammates and stuff on the line?
It's the same. He's a humbled kid.
Yeah.
He's just understanding when you're honest with him. And he came up in spring and unofficial, and then with his mom, and then committed to us, I think, early in the year. Then he came on the official and just loved everything about it. And, his dad's a football coach, so, he understands kind of the grind of everything, and so he gets it.
What, was it just filling holes, or was there certain stuff you're looking, in these two guys? Is there something particular trait or thing you're looking for?
Well, I think we can always get more physical, and both of them are. Kikani's he's a center. And we felt that we needed a center in this class. We lose Mason. Now we do have, Dante's been doing a hell of a job for us. So create competition in that room right there. And just with everything of his pedigree and playing center for a long time, we just thought that was absolutely the right fit.
Does Garrett go into the spring as the center now with Mason gone, or how do you look at the?
Oh, I don't. I haven't really done that yet. I think Garrett will have to take some center reps, but I'll say it again. Dante's worked hard this offseason, and he's got a shot. He's going to be able to play a lot of football games for us. So there's going to be competition in that room, and it's just going to make everybody better, and that's the way we want it.
Did you like how Garrett stepped in there in those couple games?
I did. BYU and San Diego State, he played well. He did. He played well. So, like I said, if we can create as much competition in that room and get everybody better, we're going to be better for it.
Yeah, I don't know when we'll get you next. I did have a couple general season questions.
Absolutely.
What did you think of the line play? And I know early on, I remember we were talking to you out there and stuff about just early on there was some criticism and stuff, but it seemed like once you got through those first couple games, once the winning streak started, it was the O-line was a big reason why.
Well, the bye week came at the right time, and these kids deserve a lot of credit for how hard they worked, for what we did, and just through the course of the year about not changing and continue to work extremely hard. Like, we've always going to have something to prove. And they took that mentality and became a pretty physical unit, and it didn't take as fast as I wanted it to. Never does, but I think we end the season on a good note. Now we just got to strip it down and rebuild it. So I feel good about what we got coming back. We got some really good players coming back. So now we lose two good ones too. So excited about it moving forward. But I thought as the year went on, we got better.
Who are going to be some of the names that'll be in the mix to to replace Archie?
Andreas Preciado. He started Troy. You got to think Austin Dixon. And John Ojukwu had a heck of an offseason. He's about 298, 300 pounds now, and worked extremely hard. So, those guys are going to be battling it out, and I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see who wins.
We heard so much about Ezreal. Even go back to Coach Huff, just from the second he got here. Yeah, obviously playing left tackle and doing what he did. What'd you think of his freshman season?
Good. Good. I mean, solid. Continue to get better, just like everybody else. Really, he took every snap. I mean, him, and God, if I really think about it, he's the only offensive lineman that took every snap this year.
Yep.
So, come along real nicely. It's going to be even better when he gets another offseason. He's going to get bigger. He's going to get stronger. But I thought he had a really good, solid redshirt freshman season, and something really to grow on, and he's special.
And with Molchon and Larson and all these, these guys just needed the experience, I guess. How much do you think just having that year under all these guys' belts are going to pay off?
dividends. You can't take it away. I mean, everybody's got to go through it. And it's either you're going through it your junior year, you're going through it as early as their sophomore years. And you got to think Eric Covetto, too.
Sure.
He played a lot, too. So
Yeah.
it's going to help in so more than you ever know. And so that's why I'm excited. They can get through it. We've been through that. But the way they handled it and the way they handled the season and took it upon themselves to get better and just this football team and things like that. So it's exciting.
Well,
I'm
and
excited.
the early signing period, a lot of talk about that for you. I mean, you only had a couple of guys you had to try to hang on to or whatever. But what was it like? Just having this, playing in the championship, having being in Vegas and missing all this time recruiting and turn around on today and have to have signing day. Well, how do you think the early period went?
I think it went well for us. But it also comes down to the guys we recruit, the character, and how bad they want to be a part of Boise State University. And they'd all taken the visits, and they've all gone on other visits and made a educated decision. So in that regard, with our character, this class is unbelievable. We really kept the nucleus of it. No big surprises today. So I think it turned out well. Is it hard? Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no sense of. You can't complain about being in a conference championship game and winning it. You can't complain about going to be Las Vegas Bowl winners. So let's not complain about that. And let's just go play some football and get the kids that we want in this program. And I think we succeeded.
Who else were you? I know you guys kind of spread it around a little bit. Who else were you helping out on or on other than your two guys?
Well, if we ever went to California, Dimitri, Schramm, obviously Van Buren. Saw quite a bit.
Yeah.
I've seen Kakani more than once. Saw Garrett more than once.
Okay.
And other kids, things like that. So it was a real collective effort, and they got to know the whole staff.
Cool. That's all I need.